I wanted to share a case study with you. This is a 230-pound offensive lineman. He's a freshman in high school, and he's incredibly big for his age. And he has been plagued this entire football season with left hamstring pulls. So the whole question is, why is excessive stress and tension being placed on that hamstring? A lot of times I'm finding is that they are overactive, overstimulated, and overworked because something else isn't doing its job. So what I want to do is just share, this is a gentle little Viper shift series I'm doing, and I'm just watching the ability of his pelvis to translate. And I'm looking at the relationship of the front leg and the back leg and gait here. This is right stride stance, and we'll switch over to left stride stance in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a postural grid on here. So I have a postural grid centered on the back of his head, and we're just going to watch his pelvis. I'm going to slow it down, and we're just going to watch his pelvis translate and how easily it translates. And just looking at this stride stance, right stride stance. And we'll compare it to the left stride stance. Okay, so this is left stride stance. I'll watch it in real time. Look how uncomfortable he is translating his pelvis. Just a total lack of control. It's like his body's walking on ice. And you look at that left leg's that front leg in gait. Why is that left hamstring so angry, so upset at him? And what we're finding is a lot of weakness in that posterior leg. Extremely common, we find this. Alright, so what we find is that posterior leg, right there, that hip flexor, being extremely tight, not elastic, and the ability, if you watch his pelvis, the inability of that pelvis to translate, just a total lack of control. A lot of times that weakness in that back leg and gait will create excessive tension and tightness in that front leg and gait. And we always want to sit there and we always tend to want to go after the thing that's screaming at us, and we really want to think about why is it screaming at us. Let me go ahead and just play. And just watch the inability of that pelvis. You just cannot translate it. Not comfortable at all. And we always go back to the noisemaker and troublemaker theory, which is, in an office place, we have two people in an office working. One does all the work, one does none. I promise you, the one who's doing nothing is not angry. It's the guy doing everything. And that poor hamstring and that front leg and gait in this kid is really upset with him because that back leg is just not doing it enough. So the question is, how do we provide a solution to this? This is where we start doing asymmetrical locomotions. We start training this stride pattern with an appropriate amount of load so that we can actually get these other muscles to help out and assist the hamstrings to be successful.